Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Blue Lock, as we've been posting mainly on this channel, which will, like I stated before in a previous video, we're gonna eventually end up start posting I believe Demon Slayer is gonna come out very soon, and a few other anime are gonna come out very soon, so be tuned in for that. But as far as today's video, it's gonna be episode 22 of Blue Lock. Go ahead and pop it out first, Kobayashi.
So in the beginning of 22, it's just basically Isagi just reflecting to himself, saying, man, I should have just jumped. It's Rin taking the free kick. And then Bar was like, man, I wish I was in a free kick. I wouldn't have hesitated at that point. And then Isagi was just reflecting to himself, and then he finally found the formula to make it equal to 4-4. So starting off kickoff, they finally changed something. They didn't start off with Chigiri this time. They actually started off with Isagi and Baru. They're just doing 1-2s with each other, which I find kind of like really nice because, you know, Baru's actually passing at this point. So yeah, Baru's trying to hold off. We keep forgetting the guy's name, but the swole guy. They're just playing 1-2s, and then Isagi finally passes it to Chigiri, and Chigiri's like open in the flank. Isagi notices that everyone's gonna make a straightforward run to the box, so instead of doing that, Isagi makes a diagonal run. So Chigiri crosses the ball, Isagi's there, and Rina's finally caught up to him, but it's still according to Isagi's plan. Instead of like doing his direct shot, he still did it, but he did it like a back heel, which is very like, I would want to compare this to like a Luis Suarez-esque type goal.
Realistically, I mean, this goal just happened recently. I think not that recently, but it happened against the Champions League against Madrid. Unfortunately, ended up losing. Darwin Núñez actually ended up doing this kind of goal.
Darwin Núñez actually did.
It was the first goal, and then they lost 5-2. But the point being that it was almost identical for the same goal. It was just a back heel, and it went straight inside the goal. That's what I thought as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh, it reminded me just like I was literally just watching the Champions League.
Yeah, but like I said, this reminded me of Luis Suarez. The goal was pretty nice and went tied 4-4.
At this point, Bacho was kind of realizing, hey, am I getting left behind? Mm-hmm. And he was kind of just like dumbfounded, saying, wait, I can't be left behind. You guys should wait for me. Hold on. And that was basically what the entire episode was. Just the premise of it was that Bacho was just getting left behind.
Yeah, it's basically Bacho trying to find himself in the situation. So to start off kickoff, Rin is taking the initiative, and he starts playing the 1-2 game with, we keep forgetting his name, but it's the swole guy. But Isagi's team already did a game plan, or they just finally changed their tactics. So Chigiri and Baru gonna start press the swole guy. So he passes out to Rin again, and then Rin is gonna use Ryu to use his weapon. But then they start pressing him again, so Ryu notices there's one man open, which is Bachira. And this is when Maku's basically saying Bachira's in his own world. So Bachira gets the ball, but he's like zoned out. And he loses the ball, like very un-Bachira-like. Isagi's team is countering, and then Nagi goes up to Bachira and says, this isn't like you, Bachira. You're usually more
self-aware with the ball. Really, he wasn't really in the right mind for that.
And also, with this conversation, Nagi says, are you doing this on purpose to lose? Because even if you lose, we're not going to choose you. Even Isagi, he wouldn't even choose you. He would choose Rin instead. And then after that conversation, Isagi's team, they're on the counter, and they're just doing the same plan. They're just doing 1-2s with Baru. And then Bachira actually comes to his senses. He tries to make like a last second like slide effort to take the ball away, but Isagi barely nudges it to Chigiri, which is on the flank, and then Chigiri obviously uses speed, crosses it, and then Nagi does a chest control, like a perfect chest control, sets up Isagi for his direct shot, and then Isagi just basically aims it perfectly where he's gonna shoot. Isagi shoots and is about to go in, but then out of nowhere, Rin comes in with a goal line clearance with his head.
Yeah, so at this point they're on the counter, and Bachira ends up having the ball again. I mean, but this time it was actually a little bit different, because what Isagi was realized, because for some reason the ball landed towards Isagi. I mean, not Isagi, to Bachira. Bachira was just had the ball, and he just awoken. Realistically, is what happened.
Yeah, he's basically he's awakened his true abilities.
Yeah, and really he's just a freestyler. I mean, he just turned full Brazilian, unlocked his inner
Neymar.
Dinho. You know what I mean? like full on skiller, and Isagi was just coming to the realization, oh, the reason why Rin likes Bachira is because he's the one thing that can counter or fully counter Rin's like manipulation tactics.
Because Bachira is very unpredictable
Yeah.
with his movements. Because leading up to this, Bachira, he nutmegs the first person, nutmegs the second person, nutmegs the third person, and then all three of them came together to try to stop Bachira. But then he just does a rainbow flake to evade the 3v1. And then Bachira is about to shoot, but Isagi saw this happening. Isagi truly believes in Bachira, so that's why he stopped following Rin and decided to track down Bachira himself. And he blocks the shot from Bachira, and that's pretty much the end of the episode.
I know. I really thought the episode was gonna end here, or not the episode. As far as the match,
The
like
match,
I thought it was
yeah.
gonna end here, but you know what can I say? It didn't end. It has to end to like this next episode.
Oh no, it's going to. What the
Yeah,
heck?
unless they pull an Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
They're really stretching it.
Final season, part 3, part 2.
Point of part 1. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
But in any case, guys, so you got any prediction who's gonna score the last goal?
Actually, I know the winner. I don't know who scores the last goal, but I know the winner, so I cannot say.
Oh, okay.
But
So, yeah. If I have any prediction, I don't know who wins this time around because in the previous video I actually did know. But on this one, I assume Isagi ends up scoring the winning goal. If not, it should be Chigiri. But in any case, guys, if there's any anime you would like us to talk about in specific, don't hesitate letting us know. And one thing I wanted to point out too is that I want to appreciate the people who has actually been subscribing to us. We really appreciate it. If you can all continue to subscribe, continue to support us, like, and leave a comment because we do end up reading them. We really appreciate it. Thank you. My name is Maku.
Kobayashi.
Once again, thank you.